it's me, Nico. This is how to plan a lesson. I'm planning a lesson for a grade 3 classroom at Northdale Public School, which is where I'm doing my placement. So for my show and share video, I thought I would show you guys how I go about helping Mrs. Roberts plan lessons. And this is the first part of my show and share video. So right now I am looking at the grade 3 math curriculum just because I need to get a look at what my students need to be able to do. I'm going to be helping put together a math lesson. Our unit that we are going to be starting next is going to be patterning. So I am going to make a lesson for patterning. Look at what patterning in algebra is. Basically just scroll through this and kind of reflect on what my students need to be able to do. And then I'm going to go down and I'm going to find patterning in algebra, look at specific expectations, and I'm going to focus. I'm going to pick one individual little lesson there. So just looking at the little subheadings in italics, I'm going to pick one of those and make a lesson on one of them. So a lot of the time when I'm looking at planning a lesson, I usually get a lot of my ideas from a place like Pinterest, or there's also a really cool website called Teachers Pay Teachers where I can get lesson ideas as well. So the next thing that I would like to do before I actually begin planning the full lesson is going to the specific expectations section of the curriculum, patterning in algebra, and basically just looking at each expectation. We're going to do create a number pattern involving addition or subtraction, giving a pattern represented on a number line or a pattern rule expressed in words. So this is an example. Make a number pattern that starts at 0 and grows by 7 each time. So I think that is the expectation that we're going to focus on for this lesson. So this is just a little clip of me searching the internet, looking at other teachers' lessons, Teachers Pay Teachers, Pinterest, different math websites to try and find the exact individual lesson that I'm looking for. This is really important when it comes to doing research on what other teachers are doing and what is effective with students and what is not. So basically for the next hour, all I did was edit this Google Slides presentation. That was just basically a rough draft for what I wanted to do in my actual math lesson. So here is a 23-second sped up version of over an hour's work for a math lesson. This isn't even the good copy. This is the rough draft. Another thing that I decided to do was to make Google Forms. I decided to make a little exit ticket. So basically I kind of included this little place here, and I'm just going to add some pictures. And I just have a little Google Forms thing. Before you leave class, answer the questions. So I have a spot to put their name and just some multiple choice questions, knowledge and application questions about pattern rules, creating patterns, being able to follow a pattern. So basically the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to print off the entire lesson. I'm going to bring it in, show my supervisor, talk to her about it, edit it on the Smartboard files, and then I'm going to actually go up in front of the class and present this lesson. So if I'm able to, I will include a video of that right now. So basically, I just went through and made a good copy of this exit ticket for the lesson that I had made. Nothing special, just kind of remade it and made it a little more pretty and centered and nicer looking to grade 3s. So yeah, that's basically the next step of what I did. So although I wasn't able to get a video of the actual lesson that I ended up doing, I got this picture from Mrs. Morano's Twitter. She was there when I actually presented it and gave out the exit ticket to the kids, and I am currently in the process of marking those and going over those with Mrs. Roberts, just deciding if the lesson was useful and ways to improve and things that I need to implement more into lessons that I'm going to do in the future.